In this video, we will show you how to replace your engine oil and filter on this Honda Civic. You'll need 4 quarts of 0W20 oil and, of course, a brand new oil filter. Let's get into it. Starting under the hood, we're going to make our way along the top of the engine to remove our engine oil cap up along the top of the valve cover. Take hold of that, we'll turn it counterclockwise. Looking along the top, it tells you exactly what type of oil to use, confirming the 0W20 that I mentioned. Along the inboard side there, we're going to double check, make sure our gasket is still in good usable order. Assuming it is, you can go ahead and set that aside. Next, you're going to make your way safely under the front of the vehicle so we can start removing our lower engine shield. For this, you're going to find that you have 4 Phillips head mounting screws holding it in place. Quick inspection of the hardware as we continue on, replace as necessary. Get this next one up here. Now as you make your way rearward, typically you're going to find that you have small plastic hooks which are attached to the larger shield. They should make their way through this metal shield. This one doesn't look like it was in place properly, so we're going to continue on, make sure this does not fall down and potentially hurt us. Along the back side, there is also 2 more hooks. It's pretty loose. For the removal of this shield, as I mentioned with those hooks, you actually want to take hold of the shield. We're going to pull it straight rearward to dislodge it. There we are. We have the shield out of the way. That exposes our engine oil pan and our drain plug. We're going to remove this using a 17mm. We have our collection receptacle under this area so we can recycle all of that fluid properly. Now once you feel as though you have that properly drained, make sure you clean up the mounting surface, and we're going to continue on with our drain plug with a drain plug gasket on it. Go ahead and start that in by hand. We'll bottom it out. The torque for this is 29 foot-pounds. We'll clean our mess in this area, and we can move forward to our engine oil filter. For this, you can use a small oil filter wrench, or you can use a specialty oil filter removal tool. Come right up along here. We have our collection receptacle under this area, obviously. Now that it's loose, I'm going to continue removing it by hand. Oil will come out of this area. Let's let that drain. With the oil filter out of place, let's clean the mounting point. Just going to use a clean rag for this. We are not using any parts cleaner up on this area. A close inspection to confirm there's no miscellaneous debris or pre-existing gasket. This looks good. Let's continue on with our installation. Before installing our brand new engine oil filter, we're going to add some 0W20 oil directly into the center port here. We'll leave a little bit along the outside so we can coat our sealing ring. There we are. Gloved finger, we'll just spread that around. Let's install this in the vehicle. Let's get this in place. We'll start it on by hand. Once it's bottomed out, we'll snug it up with our oil filter wrench. really can't grab onto too much of this because of the angle, but typically you can at least get another 1/8 of a turn. There we are. Just double check to make sure that's nice and tight. We do not want this coming loose while you're driving down the road. At this point, you want to go ahead and clean up any mess that's in this area or around the drain plug, and then we'll reinstall our shield. Now we can get this shield in place. As we bring it up, there's going to be several areas to pay attention to. Along the front, we're going to have to bring one corner up and in here. The other one's going to go up inside this slot. As we start bringing this up, we're also going to be paying attention to each one of our mounting hooks. So let's slide this in. Okay, this is looking pretty good. You may have to flex on that upper shield if necessary. Just reach up along the top. Should help you slide it in. That's that side. And pay attention on this side. Typically when this isn't hanging down like this, it's a lot easier to get everything properly aligned. That feels good. Get these mounting screws in. Right there is bottomed out. Just a little bit further here. Obviously we do want to make sure that we can get these back out for our next service. Last one. There we are. Double check, make sure that's secured all the way around so this does not come off on you while you're driving down the road. We can safely make our way out from under the vehicle. Now we're back up in the engine compartment with our oil funnel directly into that valve cover. Let's add 4 quarts of 0W20 oil. Reinstall our oil cap here. Make sure that's snug. Now that we've added our engine oil, the next thing you need to do is make your way into the passenger compartment. You're going to start at the vehicle, let it run for a short while, and then turn it right back off. While on a flat level surface, it's going to be time to check the engine oil level. To do that, we're going to be using our engine oil dipstick. Now I've run the vehicle. I'm on a flat level surface. Let's go ahead and remove that engine oil dipstick. We'll give it a quick wipe. We'll show you what we're looking for. Looking at the engine oil dipstick, right down at the very end here where my thumb is, you can see that there's a small hatched area. That's the area that the engine oil level needs to be. If you're anywhere below the hatches, you want to add more oil. If you're above it for some reason, you need to go ahead and drain some out. Let's check that level. Now looking right in this area, I can see that I'm at the perfect level. We'll just give this one more wipe here and we can reinstall it. Double check to make sure that's properly secured, and of course, your oil cap. Make sure that's nice and tight as well. Okay friend, we showed you how to change the oil and filter on your vehicle. The next thing you want to do is reset your oil maintenance lamp. To do that, we're going to make our way inside the passenger compartment. Let's get started on resetting our engine oil life monitor. To do that, we're going to be dealing with the steering wheel, specifically along the left-hand side. We're going to be using these buttons. What we need to be paying attention to, not just the steering wheel, but all the way up on the dash, in the center area, is where we're going to find our maintenance screen. We're going to have to scroll to that. For this, I'm going to be using the info button up along the top here. I'm going to scroll through any of these screens until I get to where I need to be. Now I'm going to hit the menu here once I'm on the clock screen. At this point, we want to scroll up one to Vehicle Information. I'm going to press Source directly in the center here. It's essentially an Enter button. Maintenance info, that's where we need to be. Now I'm going to scroll up to the engine oil life up there. We can see mine's at 10%. Let's go ahead and press that source button. Do we want to reset this? Yes, we do. Okay, scroll down, I pressed it. Now it says engine oil life 100%. At this point, if you also have done your tire rotation, you can reset that as well. Assuming you're done, go ahead and make your way out from here. I'm going to hit the menu button. Perfect. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.